So the man... up so much energy shouting there at Joe Frazier, who was introduced into the ring before the fight, that he wanted to take it easy a bit in that first round. But I like the look of Patterson at 37. He really is incredible and could dance around quite a bit. Does not carry any superfluous poundage, but this man doesn't even consider it's worth sitting down at this stage. This is his 40th fight, and of course he's lost only one, and that was to Joe Frazier when he lost the title. When I say lost the title, when he failed to win it back actually from Frazier in this ring last March. And Ali just flicking that left hand, but when he decides to put a bit of weight behind it, it is a hurtful punch. Now we'll see if Patterson can use these clusters of blows that he used to be famous for, combinations they call them in the American fight game. He puts them together, still fairly rapid, but it's a question of getting near Ali to do it. That's the problem. Well, we had what looked like a rehearsal there for Patterson's leaping left hook, and there he is trying to work up a bit of steam there, trying to get a bit of tempo, but both extremely relaxed fighters. And you can understand that when you have a man who's been 20 years a professional. Well, he was almost signalling there that he thought that punch was a bit low. Not only does he hurt with this, Ali, he breaks up the concentration of the opponent. That's the name of the game. Keeps him at bay all the time. As Patterson trying to set himself to leap in with that left hook, you notice that Ali's trying to beat him to the punch. Just say, take that, stay out of distance. There it is again. Now you can really see that one coming. Unless Patterson's trying to show Ali that punch and then speed it up when he's least expecting it. Now this is a question now of Ali's defensive skills. He realised he can't take too many liberties with Patterson, because the last thing a veteran fighter loses is the power of punch. They get a little slower, but they can still bang a bit. It looked a bit exciting to the bleachers, as they say, the backseaters here, but those punches weren't getting through. He was just brushing past Ali's shoulders with them. So no, they're not bothering to... So into round three. Incredible casual look the whole time about Ali. You just can't tell when he's going to start saying, well, now you're going to get it. He's having a look at Patterson, as they say. Patterson, 63 fights, 155, and Ali, this is his 40th fight. So that's the pattern, obviously. If Patterson is going to stand square, Ali's going to rip those punches up. But give it to Patterson, he has all the spirit in the world. He'll come back at him. He did this for 12 rounds in Las Vegas when he had a crippled back and kept going, and rather resents the criticisms that Ali was carrying him. Although, to be fair to Ali, he denies that. He still has quite a bit of speed there, Patterson. Obviously at 37, nobody can be quite the man they were, but Patterson reckons he's better now than he was at 30 anyway. And I just noticed that he double jabs with the left hand, Patterson, then turns it into a left hook. That's the old formula, when at one time they thought he had the fastest hands in heavyweight history. But now Ali's unloading on him a bit. The research rounds are over. So with a half a minute to go in this round, I can assure you that from ringside, those punches from Ali were not taps at all. He was really getting some weight behind those. An impressive weight it is at 15 stone 8. 6 feet 3.5.
For Patterson.
Well, it's time. The old gentleman here, 30-year-old now, Muhammad Ali, wanted to sit down. He was standing up between those rounds. So let's have a look at slow motion. So you can see how Patterson winds himself up to leap in. So this is still replay then of the third round. So round 4. And it was Patterson who was off his stool first that time, and Ali decided he needed to sit down between rounds. And now you can see it's been a little bit of tomfoolery there. Ali getting in, showing his face to Patterson, saying, okay, lead to me and I might counterpunch. This surely is what Jack Johnson did in his heyday, the way he tried to torment the opponents. When you think that Patterson knocked out Ingemar Johansson, he knocked out Henry Cooper, defeated Archie Moore, and there he is, standing there with Ali, really taking liberties with him. But one wonders if he'll just risk that chin out a little too far. Well, an infuriating man Ali must be to fight, to stand there and just goad you into doing something. Now he's winding up that bolo punch, the right hand. You watch this, he'll probably do a twist underneath and right through the middle of Patterson's guard. This is almost a repeat, I think, of that Las Vegas fight when Clay then really punished Patterson, but Patterson was still struggling gamely, rather sickening side in the 12th round. Just pulling a disturbing bandage off of Ali's hands. This happens so frequently in his fights. It happened with Jerry Quarry and with Oscar Bonavina. Of course, you can't get knocked out with a bandage, but it's a bit distracting. It really is Patterson having so much difficulty. What does he do with this fellow? Apart from try to hit him, which he is trying to do. And he looked pretty impressive with that little combination. That was a little like the old Patterson there. So there he is then, the man who went up to 16-2 this year against Mac Foster in Tokyo, but he decided to whip himself back into shape. He was in Detroit for 3 days last week, winning a court case on points, I think. So he had to have a crash program at the weekend to do 29 rounds of sparring, and Angelo Dundee was saying he might have overdone it a bit. So then, replay into that round. Into the 5th round, and it's scheduled for 12, with his usual toying and taunting stuff from Ali, but occasionally having to take a pretty good whack from Patterson. Both of them former Olympic gold medalists. Both won gold medals at 18 in Helsinki and Rome. Patterson as a middleweight, Ali as a light heavyweight. Although that's one time where the crowd got a little bit excited, and who knows, Ali may have been a bit worried there because Patterson got through with the punches. Trouble is, these Patterson successes always seem a bit short-lived. You get the feeling that the big fella puts him in his place right away when he takes a liberty or two. So Patterson trapped there in his own corner, but none of the screaming from his seconds can help him. But the crowd always like a sidestep when the matador sidesteps the bull. They love that. No doubt about it, you certainly can't knock the physical condition of Patterson. Same weight as in his heyday as the world champion. And he's had 12 world title fights and an additional one for a disputed world championship. And the referee having to keep on his toes even with these big fellas. Arthur McCanty, New York appointed, of course. And the usual shouts there from Boudini Brown, one of Ali's seconds. Let's go to war. And the crowd really signal even the half successes by Patterson. They really encourage every flurry of blows that he throws. So there's one of the gamest men that ever been in a fight game. No doubt about it. You say, well, if you have $4 million in the bank and you've earned $8 million, why do I have to go on fighting? But this is what this man likes, and this is what he does best. And he really got through well there, Patterson. And there's the replay then.
Attendance and money if you ever want. Where is it?
Where's that cup? It's okay, I didn't get permission.